This has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors: Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer's Lawn and Landscape. Until next time, this has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Thanks for watching.
National Anthem now. We'll be back with Lady Bulldog Softball after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
You've paid more to get less with all the rest. It's time to go with the Best One Tire and Service. Just $29 gets you the complete oil change, a Valvoline full synthetic oil change, plus free tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. Why pay more to get less with the other guys? At Best One, just $29 gets you the complete oil change, Valvoline full synthetic oil, tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. During your visit, ask about V-Perks. Go with the Best One Tire and Service, home of the complete oil change. Up to 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Back at the Red here on this Friday afternoon, March 20th. Lady Bulldog Softball for the first time here on Harrisburg Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Lady Dogs playing host to the Hardin County Lady Cougars here today. They hosted Carrier Mills yesterday. Got a big win, 12-2 to open up the year. Quite delayed of what was originally supposed to be a Tuesday opening day is when this game was supposed to be played. So they moved it here to Friday. A lot much nicer weather in terms of temperature, touching the 80s, upper 70s for sure. Winds blowing, nice breeze here out at Harrisburg Park. Still time to come. We'll play varsity. They might play a couple of JV innings after. We're just going to carry the varsity game. But Hardin County is already 3 games in. That means they played in some colder weather. Harrisburg, on the other hand, again started yesterday, got the win. That's how they got 1-0 on the year. We'll talk more about the Cougars' schedule here in just a moment. Our Michael Stewart and Associates is our pregame sponsor this season. Be sure to give them a call, him and Jessica Stevens, to help you with your financial future. Our officials of our umpires of the game are brought to you by Hicks Concrete, Aaron Allen, and I can't even read my whole handwriting. Mr. Kirtland Sawyer is the other official today out on the field. Starting lineups are brought to you by Sullivan Electric, 618-926-3304. We'll start with the Hardin County Cougars as they're the visitors. It'll be Reagan Banks, the shortstop, leading off. Graceland Smith, the pitcher, batting second. The catcher, Macy Martin, who will bat third. 4-5-6 goes third baseman Isabella Rose. The first baseman, Olivia Bishop. And the second baseman, Benno Williams, 7-8-9. The center fielder, Bailey Williams. Right fielder, Drew Robinson. And left fielder, Caitlin Winters. The starting lineup brought to you by Sullivan Electric. We'll set the defense for the Lady Dogs in just a moment. But our starting pitcher today is Miss Maddie Walker. She gets the start. The Dogs to return all three starting pitchers from a year ago. Hadley Hunt pitched yesterday. Maddie Walker and Coral Hathaway, who's going to start the year on the IL as she's dealing with some injury. But it's Maddie Walker you see there on your screen, number 15. She's a righty, and she'll face a righty with Banks to get us started on this Friday afternoon. It's a ground ball right to her. One pitch and one out as she throws to Kinsley Stewart over at first base. What a great start.
Can't get better than that.
Nope. Grayson Smith's going to come to the plate. Let's set the defense. Avery Thomas is in left. She's a freshman. So is the center fielder, Riley Hathaway. In right field is Kinsley Reynolds. Infield left to right on starting at third. Emma Mills is at third. Douglas at short. Riley Bergen at second. Kinsley Stewart at first. Ava Brown behind the plate as she catches strike one to Grayson Smith. Today's pitcher for Hardin County, who's at the plate. And again, Maddie Walker is in the circle. One pitch, one out. One pitch to this batter and a strike. The off speed misses upstairs. And we'll get even up. 1 ball, 1 strike. I thank the Medicine Shop, sponsor of all of our coaches' interviews this year. As that one is low, says the home plate umpire. Count moves 2 balls in a strike. See if the Lady Dogs can get a shutout inning to start the day. 2-1 pitch. That one fouled off towards the lagoon to our right. Back-to-back years, the Lady Dogs started out the year with a 12-2 victory. That's how they beat Hardin County last year in the opener. They did that with Carrier Mills last night. If you can't make it today, Lady Dogs will be back in action tomorrow morning against Vienna. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. A joiner therapy strikeout for Maddie Walker, her first of the day. 2 up, 2 down. And Macy Martin's going to come to the plate. She wears number 1, a right-handed batter. She's the catcher for Hardin County. YouTube only for those searching. Maybe it took you a minute to search. All baseball, softball will be YouTube. We don't have to deal with the internet of schools. We're using our Starlink. We're getting it and trying it out. We're supposed to get a couple updates with it to get our up a little bit better than what it's been. So just bear with us. Hopefully by next week, we'll be rolling. In fact, I will make sure of it myself as the count is no balls and a strike. Here at the red, left to right is how the flags are blowing out there in center field. There's a bunt, drops down. Ava Brown picks it up. It barely even rolled anywhere, and she throws the first to Stewart in time. A 1, 2, 3 innings, how Maddie Walker's day starts. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Dogs will have Brown, Douglas, and Hunt to the plate. We come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Of All-in-One and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community. 948472.
Long stretch of season, and they're hosting the Hardin County Cougars. Maddie Walker got a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first, and now we'll get a look at the pitcher for the Cougars, and that's Grayson Smith, Gracyn. Where's number 3? She's a senior, one of only 2 seniors on this roster. She throws with her right arm. And she'll face the starting lineup brought to you by Sullivan Electric. For your Lady Bulldogs, Ava Brown, the catcher, leads off. McKendra Douglas playing shortstop, bats second. Hadley Hunt's the DP, batting third. 4-5-6, first baseman Kinsley Stewart. Then batting fifth, left fielder Avery Thomas. And then Riley Hathaway. She's playing shortstop this year. We got to see her in the outfield quite a bit a season ago. Kinsley Smothers mainly pitch on a bunt attempt. And there's her family sits.
Maybe she
Has to protect. 0-2. Little blooper into this over there at first base. So they get an out and won the count. 3 up, 3 down for Walker in the first inning. A ground out, a strikeout, and another ground out on a bunt attempt from Macy Martin. Defense playing pretty well straight up. Center fielder Hathaway, though, favoring more towards right field than left. That's a ground ball right to Walker. That's how she started her day in the first. 4 up, 4 down. And Maddie Walker's having a good opening start to her season. And Olivia Bishop comes to the plate. She's the first baseman. Where's number 2? It's been all righties at the plate for Hardin County this far. And here comes the pitch. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Our first pitch of every game made possible by Southern Trust, proud sponsor here on Harrisburg Bulldog Media. As the 0-1 comes home, there's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Bishop is back in the box. Ready to go. Here's the 0-2. Inside, call the ball. And Vienna's in town tomorrow morning. That's an 11 a.m. start with varsity. Watch it here on our Bulldog Media YouTube. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs outside for ball 2. And then another busy week of games next week. I know the boys are at Carbondale starting on Monday.
Then I think they're home.
Yeah, a lot of home games next week, too. 2-2 pitch coming home. That one's low for a ball. Lady Dogs are supposed to be on the road Wednesday at Crab Orchard. That game got postponed to late or sometime in April as the count runs full. April 35th. Or 8th, sorry. 35th's not even in the month.
35th.
Yeah, payoff pitch fouled off. But I'm glad nobody played. I know baseball was concerned with the Tuesday being, 20 degrees, 30 degrees. That can do some damage with pitchers and arms and all of that.
Well, Wednesday, whenever I went to work, it was snowing and sleeting.
Yeah.
I wasn't certain that we was going to be able to play that day.
As this ball is skied to high left center field coming in, Thomas wants it. And instead, it's the center fielder, Riley Hathaway, who takes care of it. The 2 freshmen out there in left center. And 2 up, 2 down. That's 5 straight retired for Maddie Walker. Benna Williams going to come to the plate. Second baseman wears number 10. I was in flip-flops on Sunday night, and it was 15 degrees Monday morning. That's been the changes. Here's the first pitch, low for a ball. Walker in the circle and getting ready to throw pitch number 19. And it's swung on a miss for a strike. 3 ground outs, a strikeout, and a flyout has been the outs for Walker in her first 5 batters that she has faced. And the 1-1 pitch. That's outside for a ball. And a count 2-1. Two-one pitch, fouled back. 2-2. Boys aren't playing today, are they?
No.
I didn't think so. They're off. They're going to head up to the Metro East tomorrow is Harrisburg Bulldog baseball, who started their season yesterday, or 2 days ago, actually. They're 2-0 on the year. They beat Vienna, and then they beat last night at home at J. Thompson Field, Johnston City. Big win for them. Payoff pitch bounces way out in front of the plate. And the count's going to run full here. If Williams reaches, the next Williams is on deck. That's Bailey Williams. She's the center fielder. Both of these Williams are sophomores. I'd say they're twins, as that one's fouled back. Walker steps back on the rubber, ready to fire the 3-2, looking for 6 up, 6 down, and it's a line drive right to Briley Bergen's mid. Over at second base, 6 up, 6 down, in fact, for Maddie Walker. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Dogs will have Emma Mills, Maddie Walker, Avery Thomas when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Back at the red, it's 1-0 Harrisburg. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Hardin County's yet to have a base runner offensively. The Dogs have had a couple. 3 reached in the first. Ava Brown walked, later scored. Hadley Hunt reached, tried to make a single, a double, and was thrown out. Kinsley Stewart reached on an error. And so that was the 5 that came to the plate in the first. And there's a ball called to a right-handed batter, Emma Mills, who's also made the transition from outfield to infield. She's now the starting third baseman. That's where Abby Stacy reigned the last couple of seasons. As it counts 1 ball on a strike. Mills went 1 for 2 at the plate against the Wildcats of Carrier Mills last night.
Didn't she play a little bit of third last year?
I think she played short. There's a swing and a miss at times. Maybe some second, but really Bergen solidified second. Some others at short. Stacy at third. And Kinsley Stewart over at first, when Hadley Hunt wasn't there, which when you can have Hadley just do nothing but hit, why not?
Absolutely. Why those didn't turn our scoreboard.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's inside. One of the more fun girls to watch last year. I forget, it was a Saturday game. It was the first baseman. I think for Alvarado hit one off that tree out there in center field. I think she may have hit it twice. She had 2 home runs that game. As that one's foul, misses the shoe of Coach Red Stafford. Which, KT, this is year number what for Red?
Started in
97 here. 97. So I'm 26, so 28 years. Wow. 39th for KT. That ball's ripped, but foul. Year number 37 for Jay Thompson for Bulldog baseball. Again, he's top 20 in the United States in most wins at a single school.
He's number 1 with that.
Number 1 in the state of Illinois. And he's top 10 overall in Illinois, but because there's some coaches that have hopped schools, but Jay's done it all. Wearing the purple and the white. Payoff pitch coming home. And that's ball 4. Second walk issued from the pitcher Smith. And she's done it to the leadoff batter in both innings. First with Brown, now with Mills. Good at bat there. And Maddie Walker is going to come up and have a chance to help herself out. Walker, today's pitcher, 1 for 2 yesterday against Carrier Mills. Throws right, bats right. The Polk County transfer. There's a bunt, gets down. She's hustling down the line. Smith takes it herself, completes the throw to Bishop. That advances Mills to second base. And 2 sack bunts have gone well today for Harrisburg with Douglas and now Maddie Walker.
Playing out as they want.
So Avery Thomas, the freshman. This is our first look at Avery this year. Again, she did play yesterday. She got the start. She hit 8, just like she is today. She went 0 for 2 at the plate, so still looking for that first varsity Bulldog hit. And she could get an RBI with it if she could poke one into the outfield. And she swings and misses at the 0-1. Count 0-2. Ball gets away from the catcher. Mills advances. Hardin County is given again up about 15, 16 runs a game here in the early going, and that's called strike 3. The backwards K. First joiner therapy strikeout of the day for Smith comes to the freshman Thomas. And that's 2 gone now in the inning. And Riley Hathaway, Lady Bulldog center fielder, to the plate. She wears number 8. And she's just a freshman. That's a ball inside. If only we had Coral playing too.
Hopefully she'll be back soon.
That's ball 2. Good eye here from Hathaway. Riley went 1 for 4 in the opener yesterday against Carrier Mills. Hope she's as fun to watch in softball as she is in basketball. 2-0. There's a swing and a miss. Another 3-sport athlete. Played volleyball, basketball, and now softball. 2-1. That one outside. Ball 3. Called it a strike. 2-2.
Wow.
Riley awaits the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, that one looked good. Either to hit it or let's just say Hathaway, I think, caught a break there. I think Smith wanted it. She's already walked 2 batters today. First one was a leadoff walk in the first. It came around to score. It was a leadoff walk here in the second with Emma Mills. She's down at third base. But there is 2 outs. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Smith. She doesn't face the minimum, but she does not give up a run after a leadoff walk. We'll call that a win in the Hardin County book. We go to the 3rd inning here at the Red. It's 1-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
Back at the Red, Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you on this Friday afternoon. Beautiful weather in the 80s. Doesn't feel like a hot 80, definitely not a humid 80. There's nice breeze blowing left to right, showing off the Bulldog flag and the American flag out in center field. And you kind of see it there on your screen. And here we go. It's been 6 up, 6 down for Maddie Walker today. Been pretty solid. She'll face 7, 8, 9, starting with Bailey Williams, the sophomore center fielder for Hardin County. And the first pitch is in for a ball. This Williams wears number 18. They've yet to have a lefty to the plate. As the 1-0 pitch comes home. There's a swing and a miss for a strike. Hope you like the new view from center field. It's an addition for us this year. We're pumped about it. As the 1-1 pitch is coming home. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. One strikeout so far for Walker came to the 2-hole hitter, Grayson Smith, the pitcher for Hardin County. And the 1-2 comes home. Called strike 3, gets the backwards K for the first time today, does Maddie Walker. And that's a Joiner Therapy strikeout, 618-252-7171. Give Joiner a call today. Drew Robinson is now the hitter, right-handed batter. She plays right field, wears 23 on her jersey. And the first pitch coming home. Swung on a miss, hefty cut.
That was hefty.
For strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch coming home. Bounces way out in front. This is my favorite season that we do, I think. It's just the hardest season for us because everything's outside. As the 1-1, that one fouled back for strike 2. But we enjoy doing it.
I'm like you. This is my favorite because it is outside.
Yeah.
You know, you're not inside all day long, all night long. And
1-2 pitch coming home. That ball ripped out to left field. Going back's Thomas, and she makes the catch. Makes it look easy. Does the Lady Bulldog freshman. And that is out number 2. And she's out, and the hitter, Robinson's at second base, thinking she got a stand-up double. Nice try. The Sun, in her defense, is out towards left field. Kind of more towards the practice field's caddy corner from the red here at center field. But 8 up, 8 down for Maddie Walker. Let's keep it going, what do you say, as Caitlin Winters comes to the plate, watches ball 1 go by.
like that one had a little heat on it.
Winters, a left fielder. She's a sophomore. This is a young team. Only 2 seniors, 5 juniors, and the rest are underclassmen. That's 6 to be exact, as that's ball 2. Two-oh pitch. Old check swing. She went around for a strike. Harrisburg's got their 3 seniors, Hadley, Emma, and McKendra. A couple of juniors as well. Keely Upchurch, Maddie Walker, who's pitching. Coral Hathaway, who's injured. Is there strike 2? Ava Brown, Kinsley Stewart. So they could have a really, really good senior year, though you do lose 3 key starters this season. But the good news is you got some young guns, some that already start. You got 2 freshmen in the outfield starting. You got Briley Bergen, a sophomore, starting on the infield. Kinsley Reynolds is starting out in right. As the 2-2's outside for ball 3. But our pitchers this year is Hadley, Maddie, and Coral. Coral out. We maybe could see some Holly Hunt. She's a freshman, and she's the only other pitcher on roster, at least that I know of, as that one's fouled back. So not sure if we'll see Holly pitch some varsity games with Coral out or if they'll just carry the load just between Hadley and Maddie.
Could be good experience.
Yep. Payoff pitch. That ball out to right field, and it is going to get down for a base hit in front of Kinsley Reynolds. First hit of the day comes to the 9-hole hitter. But a good start. 8 up, 8 down, though, for Maddie. So back to the top we go with Reagan Banks, the shortstop, who's 0 for 1. She grounded out to the pitcher, Maddie Walker, on the first pitch of the game. That was 38 pitches ago. And here we go. The pitch. Strike 1. Good one there across the heart of the plate. 0-1 pitch coming home. Got Red Stafford, the head coach, Jake Stewart, the assistant, with Allison Dowdy, Coach Mo. Jacob Morris takes the book, and Emily Scott. And they got KT Nelson on there this year. Need to throw Jonathan on there. He's the DJ.
The music man.
1-1 pitch. That's strike two.
He got here today, and he wasn't here no time.
Tunes were playing?
He was getting requests.
That wind is a-blowing. 1-2 pitch coming home to the leadoff hitter. Bounces out in front for ball two. Good scoop from Ava Brown. Walker looks to the dugout. Red Stafford calls it out. They're working with armbands. These are new armbands this year with all kinds of different stuff on them, I was told. Swing and miss, strike three. Whatever he called worked for Maddie Walker as she blows by the heat. Past Banks, her third joiner therapy strikeout of the day. It's 1-0 Harrisburg. We go to the bottom of the third here on Bulldog Media YouTube, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free, and you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-252-6368 today.
Right as we come back, you missed ball one to Ava Brown, the leadoff hitter who walked and scored back in the first inning. Harrisburg scored that one run in the first inning. Dogs sent 5 to the plate in the first, 4 in the plate in the second. Leadoff walks in both innings. Right now the count favoring Ava Brown at 2-0. The pitch, check swing, laid off, ball 3. Three balls and a strike coming home. That's a strike inner part of the plate. Ava will take it. That was good coming to the red today with Jake Stewart in a good mood, and that's because Duke won yesterday. Not big time, but they did.
They did.
If Kentucky would have lost today, he'd have been double happy, as this was a soft roller over to shortstop Banks. Her last throw was high. This one's right on the money for an out. 1 up, 1 down for Smith, who's really kind of settled in since that rough first inning, where she gave up a walk and a hit. So 6-3 in the book there on Brown, 0 for 1 now on the day. And McKendra Douglas to the plate. She had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning that moved Brown to second. Here comes pitch number 40 of the day for Grayson Smith. And that ball is lifted foul down the left field line, and it'll drop just past the third baseman Rose, who goes out to get it. Got JV baseball practicing behind us. They have a game tomorrow. Not sure where at.
The J, noon.
Okay, there you go.
I think it's playing McCracken County, I believe.
Because the boys will be up north.
I do know they're playing at noon tomorrow at the J.
1-1 gets past the catcher. Doesn't matter. No base runner. And the count goes 2 balls and a strike.
Thank you.
We're about 35 minutes into the game, and we're almost halfway through it. I'm ready to see some Bulldog offense. So the 2-1 runs in for ball 3. It's just been 2 walks, an error, and a single. That's been it offensively for the Lady Dogs. They ended the second striking out back-to-back times with Thomas and Hathaway. And the 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4. Third walk issued today for Smith. And that brings up Hadley Hunt. Well, the runner at first. She hit a single, little blooper out to left center field back in the first. Tried to go to second on a throw from the left fielder and got thrown out at second base. So she is 3 for 5 to start the season at the plate. As the first pitch is high for a ball.
We need to come up with something for our Lady Bulldogs if they hit the cameraman. Pizza or something like that.
Yeah, we'll give him Mackey's Pizza if you hit Anthony. 1-0. Then we'll probably have to get him one.
I'm sure we will.
Knock some sense into him. OB out there doing a nice job. He doesn't even have to touch the camera. We've got it set so good.
And,
he's there just in case something happens.
And I'm sure he's listening to us.
He was yesterday. Ocean, if you hear us, take off your shirt.
Ocean, if you hear us, leave your shirt on.
2-1 pitch. Brian Hunt's listening, and we're going to see him holler over at Ocean. Count 3 balls and a strike. Runner at first, Hadley Hunt is going to send one the other way, foul for a strike. She is committed, and she's going to be playing softball next year at Shawnee College. No, she's excited about that. Staying somewhat local. And the payoff pitch is coming home. That ball's ripped off the third baseman Rose's glove, going to second for 1, and she got her. Nice job there from the third baseman Rose. Throw out McKinder Douglas, who had a little bit of a delayed start, thinking that may have gotten caught at third. So fielder's choice is how Hunt reaches base. Call that one 5-4. So 2 gone in the inning. Runner stays at first base. Hunt will run for herself. Kinsley Stewart is at the plate. She's a lefty. She swings at the first pitch out to center. Williams charging on and tries the basket catch. Does it fall out? It does. And that's going to be a base hit for Kinsley Stewart. We're going to give the thumbs up is the official score. And that puts him at the corners. Stewart's on base back-to-back times today. First on an error, and this one on a base hit. That wasn't typically a routine fly ball to center. A lot of running to be done, and then you got to complete the catch by falling forward. I remember talking to Mills and Douglas last year, said there were a lot of crawdad holes out there in the outfield that they had to deal with. Is that the strike called at the plate? I think. Umpire, he does the same thing for outside and strike. As Stewart's now at second. Douglas fouls off this pitch, Bergen. Briley Bergen, 3 for 4 yesterday, as I mentioned, 0 for 1 today. She flew out to center field to end the first inning. Has Hunt at third, Stewart at second, and a 1-0 Harrisburg lead here in the bottom of the third. 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. Got a good view there of Kinsley at second. There on your screen at home.
Like she's standing on top of Medicine Shop.
Yeah. Didn't even need a ladder. Due to her father's height, she won't get to be tall. Blame Jake.
That needs a ladder for everything.
Yeah, he needed a ladder. He came over to watch the Ohio State football game. He needed a ladder to get to the pizza box. This one's out in the left field. That's a base hit. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. And Bradley Bergen continuing to start out hot here in 2026. A 2 RBI double. It's 3-0 Harrisburg. We'll take that.
Absolutely.
Trying to be our Sullivan Electric player or power move of the game, maybe with that head, or Mackey's Pizza player of the game. Maddie Walker would like to have two because she's been pretty solid in the circle. And the count 1-0 now to Emma Mills, who walked and was stranded at third base back in the second inning. She is the 6th Lady Bulldog to come to the plate this inning. This is the most that the Lady Dogs have sent to the plate today in one inning, as that's a strike called on the outer portion of the plate. 1-1. Hits her on the knee. Put him at first and second. First hit by pitch we've had today. We had a multiple of those at baseball yesterday.
I think 4, wasn't it?
At the J, something like that. And here's Maddie Walker. Had a sacrifice bunt back in the second inning. I don't know in softball if they consider that an official at bat or not. So 0 for 0. There's a swing and a miss for a strike. Hence the word sacrifice. 0-1 pitch. It's a good pitch. Misses for a ball. He'd been okay to call that one a strike in my book. 1-1. That one rips but foul and goes towards the tarp. The new tarp as of last year, I do believe. This year. Take really good care of this field. In fact, T.A. Sullivan always helped with that. He just retired.
Well, it looked absolutely perfect when I got here today.
Ray Gould has taken over. Sure he knows how it all works. He's been at the park for a long time as well. But T.A. finally hanging up the hat. Going fishing. Who knows? He'll probably still show up at the park and out of boredom. 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Drop third. Strike the throw in time. And that's the end of the third inning. Dogs get 2 more on a 2 RBI double from Briley Berg, and they lead the Cougars 3-0 as we head to the 4th here at the Red on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the Blizzard of the Month, the Peanut Buster Parfait, Banana Split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. That's Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
I love being a part of an award-winning team.
And I can continue to play the sport I love.
Playing near home means family in the stands.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
You.
Back here at the Red, Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you, and hopefully this game scoots right along. I got a meeting at 6, but I'm going to make this work. 44 pitches for Maddie Walker. She's been solid today. She wants that player of the game, and that's what we need.
We want her to
Good
have the play of the
pitching.
game.
I think Cadley Hunt may have had the best game in the circle for the Lady Dogs last year against Carterville. I know she hangs her hat on that one of being, hey, I'm really proud of my outing. Closest game that Carterville had last year in Southern Illinois says KT, who
It was under like
knows his
6
stuff.
runs or something like that.
Yeah, it was. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you talk about that now, where it was the only team to do that.
1 ball, no strikes. But she pitched phenomenal. That's a Carterville team that was basically blowing out everybody that they played. You just want to get to the postseason and hope you're not in that subsectional at all. But with Harrisburg's luck and how they, especially with female sports, we never get the greatest regionals and subsectionals. And
No, we got
That volleyball was a pretty good one this year. I know Jake would love to have the volleyball subsectional for basketball season, as basketball ended way too soon. Nothing against Carmi. 1-2 pitch. Swung and a miss. Strike three. Fourth Joiner Therapy strikeout of the day for Maddie Walker, who was a part of that basketball team. Back-to-back Ks for Walker. And that brings up Macy Martin, the catcher, who's 0 for 1, grounded out on a bunt to the catcher, Ava Brown, in her first at-bat back in the first inning. And if Adam Hill's watching right now, he's probably saying the exact same thing at home.
We appreciate him
broadcasting with us. Dude knows his stuff. And
great time. He said he was going to come down and check out a few softball games.
He loves supporting the Lady Dogs.
Think we'll get him in the booth for that?
Maybe. Especially if we go to Hamco. 0-1. That one bounces ball. 1 strike. Three nothing the score. Pretty low scoring game here, which Smith has done fairly well for Hardin County. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for 5 strikeouts now is Walker, and this would be 3 in a row if she's able to do it here with pitch number 53 on its way here in just a moment. Getting that grip. Has it. She's ready to go. That ball lined hard, and again, Riley Bergen with the catch. That glove is a vacuum cleaner here on this Friday afternoon over at second base.
Wow. Maybe she's trying for the power move the game.
2 up, 2 down in the fourth. That is 3 straight retired since the single in the third after it was 8 straight to start the game. Caitlin Winters had to ruin that with a base hit. And then there was that almost double, one that Drew Robinson thought she had a double, but was caught by Thomas in left field, as that's a ball low to the cleanup hitter, Isabella Rose. She's the third baseman. She grounded out to the pitcher Walker to lead off the second inning. 1-0 pitch. This one's out to right. Reynolds underneath makes the catch, and that's out number 3. Maddie Walker back to her normal 1-2-3 self today. Here in the fourth inning, shuts out the Cougars as we go to the home half of the fourth. Lady Dogs will send Thomas Hathaway Brown to the plate when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
This year, Farrell Hospital is proud to celebrate 100 years of caring for our community. From our beginnings in 1925 to today, we've been here for you and your family. From primary care to orthopedic services, cancer care, and surgery, you can depend on us to provide expert care close to home. Because when it comes to your health, you shouldn't have to travel far. Farrell Hospital, right here for your health when it matters most.
Have you done all the planning for your next home project, but you just can't decide where you want to get all of your material to get the job done? Avoid driving to Marion or Paducah and buy right here in Harrisburg with Barnes Lumber Company. Barnes Lumber Company will have all you will need for your next home project, big or small. Plus, you save time, gas, and money when you shop local at Barnes Lumber. Visit them at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg or give them a call, 618-253-7277. You've been looking for some auto insurance? Well, buckle up with State Farm and get auto insurance in Harrisburg that fits your needs. You've got plenty of options, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. If you need more than an auto policy for the family, they provide car insurance coverage for new drivers, business travelers, collectors, and more. Not to mention, State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the U.S. You could even save more by combining the purchase of auto and home policies. So go see Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. He'll get you taken care of.
Back here at the Red, it's 3-0 Harrisburg. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and they are going to stick with their pitcher. Miss Grayson Smith are the Hardin County Lady Cougars, coached by Aaron Bishop, by the way, and Clay Cullum is the assistant coach for Hardin County. Here's Avery Thomas, 0 for 1 today, struck out looking back in the second. 3 strikeouts today for Smith in the circle, and there's a strike called at the plate as Thomas is 0 for 3 to start her varsity softball career. Gage Thomas's sister, I do believe. 0-1, ground ball over to third. Rose scoops it, throws it in time, and 1 up, 1 down to start inning number 4 for Smith. 5-3 in a book if you're taking it at home. Here's Riley Hathaway, the Bulldog center fielder. Where's number 8?
That sun's just hitting just right.
It is. Hitting you.
Robin, fix that. We're going to pull the old JB.
Get a trash bag.
I got a black tablecloth.
There's a swing and a miss for a strike. Hathaway struck out swinging back in the second. 0 for 1. That ended the second. Lady Dogs were able to send 7 to the plate in that third inning where they got 2 runs. They only had 1 run in the first. That ball way out front, heading towards the vehicles and the bathrooms for strike 2. You can kind of tell the wind blowing with not just the flags, but how the net's moving on your screen at home. Nothing we can do about that, but it's actually not terrible. As this one, a little blooper out to center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Second hit of the season for Riley Hathaway. And it is a base hit in the right, center, north center. And Ava Brown's going to come up to the plate as we flip the lineup card. 4th hit of the day for the Lady Dogs.
I remember last year we did our Bulldog of the Week when Ava Brown was at. She was talking about LSU.
If she could go anywhere, LSU was the school that she did say. There's a strike. I hope she'd get us some tickets. And stealing second easily is Hathaway, and then she falls to the ground and dives back in, getting plenty of dirt on that jersey. And we'll take it, a stolen base, and the throw into center. Almost had her at third, but she got tripped up. And you know she's laughing at herself now.
Living it up.
So back to the top, Ava Brown, the catcher, wears number 4. She reached base on a walk and scored back in the first, grounded out to short in the third as she's 0 for 1 today and fouls that one off right to Coach Stafford. Great crowd along the fence here at the Red. Almost every part of the outfield spoken for except right field corner and left field corner. And that's a base hit in the left center field for Brown. This should score a run. Stafford sending Hathaway home. That's where she'll go. It's 4-0 Harrisburg here in the bottom of the 4th. First hit of the day for Brown, 3rd of the season. And like I said, it's 4-0. Back-to-back hits for the Lady Dogs. Maybe starting to get to Smith a little bit more. McKinder Douglas going to come to the plate. She's got 1 hit this season. Today she had a sac bunt in the first and walked in the third. And so she's looking to not just get on base, but get her first hit of the day. 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 here in the 4th for Harrisburg. There's a bunt, gets down, second one of the day. To throw to first is in time. Second baseman Williams covers. Score that one 1-3. She does her job for the second time today. That's McKinder Douglas being a team player. But it is the second out of the inning in scoring position. Now Hadley Hunt coming up. She's reached base twice. She singled in the first, got thrown out trying to go 2. And then she reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the third on that 2-out, 2 RBI double from Bergen, as this one's in the left field for a base hit. Rounding third, scoring easily is Ava Brown. Hadley Hunt is now 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI to her name. It's 5-0 Harrisburg. Let's keep it going. Let's get a little bit of a 2-out rally going here. What do you say, Jamal?
I like the idea. Kinsley Stewart's up. I remember last year when she hit her first home run.
Yep. And we got a courtesy runner coming out. Lady Bulldog number 22. That is Kinsley Reynolds, who's playing right field today. She's running for Hunt. First pitch outside for a ball to Stewart. Kinsley 1 for 1, reached on an error by the shortstop in the first, singled and scored in the third. We're about 54 minutes into the ball game here on this Friday afternoon. If you missed today, the Lady Dogs are at home tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. against Vienna, as that pitch misses outside for ball 2. And the count's 2-0.
Well, there is a good crowd here today.
I love it. Our park's just nice, period.
Yes. Very well maintained.
Ball 3.
They take a lot of pride in it.
The best days to come is the round robin Saturdays. You watch a game, you get a break, walk around the park, grab you a burger. Ryan's got the grill going. 3-0. And that's ball 4. That's the 4th walk issue today from Smith. I will tell you, Ryan will have the grill going tomorrow. Not the big one. It's going to be limited because only one game. So arrive early and claim your burger. Stewart's been on base all 3 times today. And here we go. Bergen at the plate. 1 for 2. A 2 RBI, 2 out double. The last inning in the 3rd, and that's a ball high, says the home plate umpire. Thanks Stanley's Food System, their signature products, their Italian beef seasoning. You can get it at Big John's. I saw it on the shelf the other day. I went to get some donuts for a birthday party, as that one's upstairs for ball 2.
You can't ever go wrong with Big John Donut.
No, not for breakfast. When they ask what are you going to bring, and you need to bring something for breakfast, Big John's or Casey's Pizza is usually what I do instead of cooking. I don't get up that early to cook, or don't want to, I should say. This one hit out to right field. It's carrying back. It's going to get over the head of the right fielder. It bounces and hits the fence. 1 run scores easily. That's Reynolds. Rounding 3rd is Stewart. She'll score, and a 2 RBI double again for Bradley Bergen, her 2nd of the day. She's 2 for 3 with 4 ribbies.
She's trying to get that Mackey's Pizza Player of the Game. Talking about breakfast pizza.
Yeah. It is 7-0 Harrisburg, and we'll continue the inning with Emma Mills. Well, now I'm learning if there's 2 outs and you need a hit, get Bradley Bergen to the plate. She was 3 for 4 yesterday, and right now she's 2 for 3. And she is just a sophomore, folks. Time called by, I think, Aaron Bishop, head coach for Hardin County. And that looks like Robinson is going to lose her privileges out in right field, and they're going to bring in number 5, Kendall McKinley. She's a junior, I guess, due to that double. DP will re-enter. So McKinley's in right. Robinson gets pulled. Mills is at the plate. She walked in the 2nd, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd. She just wants something over the plate that she can hit.
I thought they was going to pull the pitcher.
7-0. The score. Dogs have gotten 4 here in the inning. Looking for more. Ground ball right to Rose. Just has to make a good throw, and she does. She's been pretty solid today. And that's the 3rd out of the 4th inning. But the Dogs get to work. They score 4 more runs, and they get it on 4 base hits. We go to the 5th inning here at the Red. It's 7-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They love them well, and they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric, our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304.
Well, you just heard from Sullivan Electric. Special thank you from us. They wired up our outlets in center field to run this camera that you see now, as that's a ground ball. Over to 3rd, and Emma Mills retires the leadoff hitter of this 5th inning. That's Olivia Bishop, the first baseman, who's now 0 for 2 with a fly out, now a ground out. And Maddie Walker, that's, I think, the third time, 1 pitch, 1 out to start an inning.
Hey, I wanted to also give a big shout out to Southern Electric. They helped me run all the lines for the cameras on the at the J and here last night. A lot easier to do when you got a lift.
Yeah, Sullivan Electric, 618-926-3304. Call for your residential or commercial needs. 2 pitches, 2 ground balls. Come on, Bergen, throw it. She does in time. No! They say she's safe, even with Stewart doing the splits. Infield single.
Wow.
Nice play, though, from Bergen.
I'd say. And Stewart.
Yeah, and Stewart to stretch it. But good hustle from Benna Williams, who's now 1 for 2. That's the second hit of the day for Hardin County. Only 2 hits, no runs, no errors on the Lady Dogs defense. To the plate, Bailey Williams. She's 0 for 1, struck out looking her first at bat in the 3rd inning. First pitch, called a strike right over the plate. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 pitch coming home. Ground ball right side. This one a little bit easier for Bergen. She wants to go for 2. And she only needed to get, well, no, that was only 1 out. So that makes sense. I thought that was going to be out number 3. My apologies. 2 outs in the inning. Fielder's choice. Score that one 4-6 for Williams. She's at first now. Drew Robinson, who was hitting.
Is that considered a hit, fielder's choice?
No. Okay. Robinson no longer hitting. It's Blair, who came in to play right field, is now hitting. Robinson flew out to left in her at bat. She was 0 for 1. Go ahead.
The reason why I was asking is that on our scoring thing, if in order to advance the batter to their bases, you have to give them a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's fielder's choice, it still keeps it as a hit. So
I got you.
That's why I was asking.
2 balls, no strikes here to Blair. Only 2 hits today for Hardin County. Harrisburg 7 runs on 7 hits. They had 12 runs on 12 hits yesterday. And a late swing there, and the count 2-1. Maddie Walker still doing work in the circle. That was pitch number 62 on the afternoon. Two-one pitch. So one gonna miss, strike 2. Maddie looking for strikeout number 5 of the day. And the 2-2 pitch. That's low for a ball. The count's going to run full. Walker has not walked anybody today, and she doesn't want to do it with 2 outs here in the 5th, I'm sure. Attack the strike zone, trust your defense. They've been phenomenal today behind her, and that's a ground ball right over to first. Stewart, nice scoop, steps on the bag, out number 3. A 1-out infield single stranded as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Time to stretch here at the Red Softball and Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith-Peters of Smith-Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media. Are you in the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, rancoroof.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media. Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith Peters of Smith Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Let's go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Lady Bulldogs coming to the plate with a 7-0 lead. They sent 8 girls to the plate in the fourth inning, and they scored 4 runs on 4 hits, left 1 on. That was Briley Bergen, who's had two RBI doubles today, both of those with 2 outs. And here's a rip into left field for a base hit for Maddie Walker, her first one of the day after striking out in her last at bat. And the leadoff man reaches for the Dogs here in the fifth. Third time the leadoff man has reached.
Get it started.
And that's, again, Harrisburg's 8th hit of the day. Avery Thomas coming up. She's due.
Got a courtesy runner.
So number 9, Alex Herring's going to run. And now at the plate, hitting is Holly Hunt. So Thomas is out. So Herring running for Walker, and Holly Hunt, this is the younger sister of Hadley, is coming to the plate. Avery Thomas was hitting. She was 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking and a ground ball over to third. First pitch, Holly bunts, gets it down. She's hustling down the line. She'll be thrown out, does her job, advancing Walker, or rather Herring, to second base. Well, the Dogs have been good with sacrifice bunts today. We've had 2 from McKendra Douglas and 1 from Maddie Walker, now 1 here from Holly Hunt. And Riley Hathaway comes up to the plate. She singled and scored, also stole a base in her last at bat as she's 1 for 2, struck out swinging back in the second inning. That's the only inning thus far that the Lady Dogs haven't scored in. Ground ball left side, through and under the glove of Rose and the left for the base hit, and it gets under the glove of Winters. And that's going to take Hathaway. Look at that speed, all the way to third base. Wow. That's just a single and then an error on the left fielder, I think is what we're going to call that. No RBI for Hathaway either. Are you going to give her the RBI? Okay, we'll give her the RBI. So an RBI single, 2 for 2. So she stands at third, and it's 8-0 Harrisburg. And the winning run, Jamal, comes to the plate with 1 out. And that's Ava Brown, who had an RBI single and scored in the fourth inning. She's swinging early, and that one just rolls foul past Red Stafford for strike 1. Walked and scored in the first, grounded out to short in the third. And again, a RBI single and scored in the fourth. Makes her 1 for 2 on the day. Ava Brown, the Lady Bulldog leadoff hitter for another year. And she's just a junior. The Lady Bulldog catcher. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. She sends that one out to left. It's going to drop foul.
Phenomenal catcher.
She's getting some encouragement from her dugout.
Good.
Some strong encouragement.
Maybe she'll get some encouragement from Dad up here.
That's what we need to get, a dugout mic.
Yeah.
Got to be careful, I think. But
yeah.
0-2 pitch. That ball is ripped. Will it stay fair? It will. It's down and rolls all the way to the fence. Hathaway scores easily. Brown thinking 3 on her way, diving in head first with a triple. Ava Brown on for the third time today. It's 8-0 Harrisburg, 9-0 Harrisburg. And the winning run is at third base.
What a hit.
So an RBI triple for Brown.
Now when it's sacked bunt, they could come in handy right here.
Yeah. Let's go, McKendra. 2 sack bunts for her today, and she also walked. She swings and fouls off the first pitch. Good news. There's only 1 out. Lady Dogs have 2 opportunities to get Ava Brown 60 feet. They 10-run ruled at Carrier Mills yesterday, 12-2. And here is the pitch. Upstairs for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. And our next broadcast will be tomorrow morning here at 11 a.m., right where you're watching now. The Vienna Lady Eagles come to town.
You bringing coffee?
I don't drink coffee anymore, as that one is out, ball 2. I've quit caffeine completely.
Have you?
Yep. I went from drinking a pot to almost 2 pots a day to nothing.
Oof.
Went cold turkey, had withdrawals for about 2 weeks, as if I were on drugs or something. Hopefully that came off clear. 3 balls and a strike. I was addicted. I drink it black, though. I don't do the creamer and the sugar and all that. There's ball 4, another walk. That's the second time that McKendree has walked today, and that is the 5th time the Lady Dogs as a team has walked today.
And then next up is the dent.
We'll see if Hadley Hunt can walk this off. We're going to have a visit to the circle with Coach Aaron Bishop, and he's going to change pitchers. We'll take a break. We'll come back, tell you who's coming out to throw right after this on Bulldog Media. Shane Gooden timeout, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Have you been needing some concrete work done, but you just don't know who to call? Well, think no more. Hicks Concrete is ready to help. From residential to commercial, they do it all. Driveways, sidewalks, patios, house slabs, and so much more. That's Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. Call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. Again, that's 618-499-2946.
Caitlin Winters takes over in the circle. She comes from left field. And the first pitch to the DP, Hadley Hunt, swing and miss, big hefty cut. And McKendree Douglas just now arrives at second base. Took her time. They weren't worried about getting her out.
I think they're more worried about Hadley.
Ava Brown is at third base. She scores, this game's over, and that happens. And that might be the game, and it is. And don't know what you call that. Just a ball outside. And it scores Ava Brown from third base, and the Dogs are going to win it 10-0, and they start the year 2-0. We'll break it down in the City Harrisburg postgame show after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Are you fixing to build a brand new home and need your foundation poured? Look no further than Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. They specialize in many concrete projects, including foundations. While you're at it, you might want to ask them about a storm shelter. Storm season is always a rough season, but you can stay safe in a new storm shelter poured by Hicks Concrete. For more information, call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. That's Hicks Concrete, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
You paid more to get less with all the rest. It's time to go with the best one tire and service. Just $29 gets you the complete oil change. A Valvoline full synthetic oil change, plus free tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. Why pay more to get less with the other guys? At Best One, just $29 gets you the complete oil change. Valvoline full synthetic oil, tire rotation, brake inspection, and battery check. During your visit, ask about V-Perks. Go with the best one tire and service. Home of the complete oil change. Up to 5 quarts excludes diesel.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Well, back at the Red, Lady Bulldogs are winners to start the year back-to-back. 12-2 yesterday. Let's make it 10-0 today against the Hardin County Lady Cougars. Real quick in the numbers, Ava Brown today, she went 2 for 3 with a walk, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs. McKendra Douglas, 2 walks, 2 sack bunts. Hadley Hunt, she went 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and an RBI and a fielder's choice. Kinsley Stewart went 1 for 1. A single, 2 runs scored, a walk, reached on an error. Briley Bergen, 2 for 3, 4 RBIs with 2 two-out doubles. Emma Mills went 0 for 1, was walked and hit by a pitch. Maddie Walker went 1 for 2 with a sack bunt, a single, and a score. Avery Thomas 0 for 2. Holly Hunt had a sack bunt. And Riley Hathaway went 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, a stolen base, and an RBI. Maddie Walker went the full distance. She pitched 5 innings. She gave up no runs on 2 hits while striking out 4. Didn't walk anybody, and one of those hits was an infield single, which takes us to our hardware, and we're going to start with our Mackey's Pizza player of the game. I'm going with Maddie Walker. She shut him out. She had 4 strikeouts. She was solid today.
Absolutely, and good. I mean, she deserves it, and she earned it, and she gets it.
Somebody else that was deep in the conversation, Briley Bergen. She's going to be our Sullivan Electric power move. 2 out, 2 RBI double 2 times in the third, did it in the fourth, scored Hunt and Stewart in the third, ended up scoring Hadley Hunt and Stewart in the fourth inning, and those were huge hits, and that propelled the Dogs to victory today.
And then she also has several defensive plays that was decent.
She was a vacuum cleaner at second base as well. So Briley Bergen's our Sullivan Electric power move of the game, 618-926-3304. Well, that will do it for us today. Again, we got to get off. We appreciate All in One Real Estate, our transportation sponsor, even though this is a home game. Of course, everybody else, Best One Tire, and our broadcast booth, the City of Harrisburg post-game show. They got a 4th of July parade. You want to find out more on that at the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall. They would love to tell you about it. Our next broadcast tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. will be on the air around 10:45 as the Vienna Lady Eagles come to town. You can catch that one right here where you're watching now. For our entire crew, Anthony Sanders out on the center field cam, Jamal Oxford to my right. I'm Troy Reamer saying so long from the Red. Final score, Harrisburg 10, Hardin County nothing. Till tomorrow morning, this has been a presentation of Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Good night.
This has been Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Softball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors: Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of